Hi guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Once again in Mallorca in Port Andratx with this 14.2 million euro mega home. Let the detailed drone shots begin. All right, let us know if you like the intro, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comment section below. This is the entry from the street level. I'll welcome you inside. Let's go. Before we begin, let me quickly explain that this is the carport for at least 3 to 4 cars. And you also have the entry into the garage, which also has space for 4 to 5 cars. Love the stone clad, and from here you really get to see the home in its timeless contemporary architecture. Super lovely. Now, before I start the tour, once again, big thank you to Marcel Remus, who's the lister of this beauty, for allowing us to tour it. If you already want to buy it, his contact details are in the description of today's video. Now, let me take the stairs up and we see each other upstairs. And this is the entry level into the house. And from here, you already get to see the views, which you can so easily fall in love with. Now, let me take you inside of the house. Come on. Wow, let's start off with this enormous and super thick pivoting door. I'm sure it must weigh at least, I don't know, 300 to half a ton. Solid entry into the house. This would be the foyer. You already get to see the oak cladding. That's something that's gonna be seen a lot throughout today's tour. Staircase that leads up to the first floor with 4 ensuite bedrooms with these metallic mesh dividers in this golden bronze color. Of course, the floating staircase, big picture windows from above illuminating the home, and stunning views outwards. So views is also going to be something I'm going to speak about. We'll come to this part of the house at a later stage. I would suggest to start with the living room, kitchen area, which is just there. Let's go. Here we are immediately invited into this designer kitchen. Appliances are by Miele. Love the natural stone on this countertop in the kitchen island. Of course, the bar stool section there. Millwork is in the oak and darker color with a lot of, you know, open shelves for you to put in your things, of course. And here we have an opening, a niche built in with the same clad of natural stone as we can see on the kitchen island. The bronze detailing in the taps are also very elegant. Indirect lighting, open shelving. And of course here, I'm just going to open it up real quick. We've got the fridge, and even the door handle of the fridge is in the same bronze as few other elements throughout the house. Here, cupboards, drawers, everything you need is present in this kitchen. Before we move further, we have a second opening here with your Miele appliances also present, and you also get to see the door handle in this bronze color. Super nice kitchen, airy. Of course, you'll be looking at color lamp bay just to the left. And if you want to continue, you will have your fash dining table set up just here with this airy looking chandelier dangling down. Of course, to kind of break the style of elegance, they went for more industrial looking seats, which I very much like, with this metallic mesh inlay and a wooden dinner table. And of course, from there, you also get to see the divisional wall that I spoke about earlier, which is with the oak wood. And you also have glass in every second one of them. Superb. Now, just really want to point out the Schuko windows, which are fur dinkum out of aluminium, double isolated, giving you that perspective out as well, which is fantastic. And just here, your living room with a big sort of L-shaped couch, the coffee table, bluish rug laid out, which fits very well to the blue sea that we have up front. And Patrick, just turn around real quick. Another big console here with open shelving present. And this is what I meant. You also have this tinted glass as we have seen in the divisional wall there. Of course, numerous access points to your outdoor terrace. Should we go there now, Patrick, or later?
Let's go.
Should we go there now? I'm gonna take this door here. The Schuko.
The smallest one. Take the big one.
All right, the big one it is. Schuko windows. And look how easy I'm gonna open it. Super. Voila. Now, we have a shaded area here with your couch setup. Of course, that was done on purpose because you are looking at color, lamp just up front, the bay, the rocks, the sea. It is a very dreamy location for you to come enjoy a nice glass of Ribera del Duero, or maybe something more exotic like a
whiskey.
All right, I wouldn't say whiskey is more exotic, but we get the drift. Whiskey for you, Patrick. Ribera del Duero for me. We also have a salted swimming pool with two options to either be heated or cooled down, which is pretty cool because in summer maybe the water becomes too warm, so you cool it down, or in winter it's too cold, so you warm it up. And at the far end, which you actually have a quick look at, we have sunbeds, eating al fresco, nicely shaded here. You see the entire facade is out of limestone, which is cool. And this would be the backside of the house. And I like that a lot of properties here in Mallorca, they use the stone cladding. So it kind of gives it more of a earthy vibe with two different layers and olive trees there. And the entire backside of the house cladded with natural stone too. In disruption with the aluminium paneling that we also find throughout, which in the front side of the house you can move and shift to create dappled or shaded light in your bedrooms. Now let's continue back to the front side. Just quickly like to point out that we have a little green garden area just up front. And as you can see, the garden is manicured and very well taken care of, which is always a big plus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue the tour. By the way, a lot of recessed in lighting. The aircon slots are nice and thin, so they're not kind of in your face, which in some homes they are. And underfloor heating is also present. And I very much like the stone, which inside of the house is polished and outside it's kept more rough and organic looking. Before you turn the camera too much, we also have glass sliding pocket doors to sectionize the space with a slight tint also present. Here would be your console to maybe put the unnecessary things into. Domotic systems also present, control the light, the aircon with the push of a button. And on this side, just here, we would also find the guest toilet. So an all blacked out toilet, which is pretty interesting. And Antonio Lupi sinks. This made out of one solid piece of stone carved in is the sink, and also these edging here. Pretty sweet. Now I'm going to talk about the taps and fittings upstairs because they're also pretty unique. And once again, here, Olivari door handles and soft close. Here we have a sort of bay sitting area for you to come take your shoes off. You have numerous spaces to drop them, closets, etc. So it's a very thought through home. Now, here we have another room. Let me explain you what it is. Now, Patrick, for the sake of you and I being brothers and me loving you and us working together, if we would buy this home, could happen if you guys subscribe, like, and share this video, I would declare this room into a cigar whiskey room.
Well, you're looking at me, yes.
Yeah, I'm asking
agree.
you. Are you going to comply? Are you excited?
If this is my house, I will smoke and drink everywhere.
Yeah,
not just in one room.
But have a separate room where you could sit and discuss business or tell very dad jokes.
So you mean office then?
Yeah, because I mean, look, you have these two.
So you want me to smoke and drink in my office?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you don't do it already. You have two chairs to lie on. You could be talking to your business partner. You've got a Liebherr wine cooler here as well. The open shelving for your collection of books, Patrick. And what's actually really nice, the flooring here on the shelf is illuminated and cushioned are the backdrop walls here. I'm sure Patrick put a nice detail shot in there to see the texture. Now that is basically it with the room. Let's continue. Exactly. Because just up front we have a laundry room. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would say we've come to the point where I would like to invite you to the first floor, where we will find 4 ensuite bedrooms with gorgeous views out to the sea. And of course, the 722 square meters of interior build also takes some square meters from the first floor. That was a very weird sentence structure. I don't know if it made sense, but let's continue. Now here's the first floor landing. You've seen in the detail shot the chandelier. It's actually very similar to the one we've seen in the first home we toured here in Mallorca. If you haven't seen it yet, we have a playlist, so just check it out. It's right here. In this shell looking style. Now these divisional walls out of this bronze looking steel are also super nice with the meshed dividers in between. Sweet, it's very delicate, the whole interior design. This would be bedroom number 1. Let's have a look. Now I'm gonna be quite honest here. This is my least favorite room from the 4 that we will see. And the reason being is that it's a corner one and the window opening is that way. Don't get me wrong, you still see, you know, nice properties, greenery and mountains, but you don't have that direct look out to the sea. But here we have the continuous backside bed frame that also continues with this entire wall. So it looks like one unity, one big piece. And the same with the bedside table just here with the inlay of natural stone. It's one piece. The bed framing continues as well. I like it. And then of course we have, to break it up a little bit, these linear looking light fixtures. Cool. TV setup is present, open shelving. Actually here we get to see it much better. This is very similar to the open shelving we had in the office where the floor is illuminated. So the light doesn't just come from one side, it's the entirety that's illuminated. Thoughts, Patrick?
Yeah, just to recap what you said there. If I ever spend so much money for a house, I'd be smoking and drinking in every corner of it.
All right, we get the point, Patrick.
Every corner, everywhere. Under the shower.
Maybe in this one, let's have a look.
Not the corner unit, this is for you, man.
Oh, you're so generous. I would take it any day though. A glass sliding door that opens up to your ensuite bathroom, and here we get to see once again a nice example of a one sink vanity setup with the drawers paneled with the same natural stone. Very elegant. And here maybe, Patrick, if you come a little bit closer, these taps are relatively unique because in order to switch them on, firstly, you control the heat and the cold of the water in this way. That's kind of traditional. But then if you want the water to come out from the faucet, you push this button down. Push it all the way, it's strong. Lift a little bit, it's soft. And then you have the intake right there. Cool.
I really like these like sepia colored glasses.
To be honest, I love them. Why do you like them, Patrick?
Because of the sepia color.
Yeah, cool. An easy answer to my question. Here we have the shower head just above, cladded with the same natural stone, kind of cavey vibes, niche for your shampoos. And here once again, we've got the same setup with these beautiful taps that you twist to put, you know, the water on. The black toilet, window, which you can also open up. Great first room. There are still 3 to look at. Let's go. Hidden hinges in the doors and magnetic soft close is also present. This staircase leads up to the solarium. We'll come there last, so hold your horses. And here, hidden behind the oak paneling, we actually have the elevator, which connects all the floors. It's ThyssenKrupp. Ooh, nice inlaid with the same natural stone and the sepia sort of mirroring. And wait, Patrick, in the reflection of the mirror.
Yes, you see the sea.
How nice is that?
Or me.
Awesome. So, I'm going to close this down and continue. A lot of Schuko windows and picture windows and doors that you can open up for ventilation. And we are now at door number 2 that leads to bedroom number 2. Let's have a look at it. Crazy how thick the doors are. Super impressed by it. Now, this one has a little bit more bluish tone, but the same quality and design throughout, with this bed framing that continues onto the wall here. As you can see, solid piece of wood and the inlay with the natural stone.
It's not a cupboard?
No.
You sure?
Yes. There's nothing here, Patrick. It's just a wall. Cupboards are just here, because actually not a cupboard. You have a little walk-in closet, so you could just peek into it. And interestingly, that wall is also the wall, the glass wall of the shower. We'll see in a second. What you do have here
TV
is exactly a TV mounted into the niche here, so you can binge some Marobrothers. Currently, Patrick and I, when we have a moment to relax between shoots, we're watching Two and a Half Men, which is quite a funny TV show.
Yes, because I'm quite sure they will cancel it at one point.
Yeah, those jokes are borderline insulting nowadays, apparently. Now, we've got the same sink setup as I mentioned before in the guest toilet just here. I love how it's one uniform looking piece. Big mirror setup toilet, and once again, here, Patrick, come closer so I can show it to our dear viewers. The shower with the possibility to sit down and observe someone getting changed in the walk-in closet. And here, a lot of windows that, you know, open up the space. And I don't know if you see these metallic railings here that you can also slide and darken the room, make it more, you know, just for sleeping. Perfect, that was bedroom number 2. Let's continue. Now, little art gallery passageway here, open shelving, this bronze looking backdrop, a nice mood lighting, and of course, the third bedroom, which is just here. Let's have a look. As you're seeing right now, it is exactly the same in the layout, just in a different position from the ones we have seen, with the ensuite shower just here, the same vanity setup, shower, and then the walk-in closet on the other side. This one has stunning views outwards, as the other one we have just seen, to color lamp, which I find very funny because it's color lampe. Anyways, let's continue. Good one, no?
Yeah, you are such a lamp, Dominic.
So funny. Main bedroom is right here. Let's look. I'm gonna close the door. I love that the hinges are hidden. You do not see it. And the wall here is smoothened out on the same level. Now we have the walk-in closet here with a very specific ceiling light that is dim and kind of everywhere. Do you know what I mean? It's not a spotlight that just shines on one place. It illuminates this entire section. And then of course you also have here the pocket doors to close your walk-in closet. Makes sense, right? Now this would be your main bedroom in all its glory. I presume it would be the main one. With the bed setup just here, we also have nice blue wallpaper throughout, the same linear lighting system. Here we do not have the wooden backdrop that we have seen this entire console, so it's slightly more airy. Lounge chair just there. Of course, that front has windows to bring the afternoon sun in, and here we see that spectacular view. Let's look at the bathroom. Here, the one sink vanity setup is super elegant with the drawers just underneath, and as I said, paneled are the same slabs of natural stone. Open shelving just there.
All is more or less the same, but I've noticed that that mirror entirely is one piece, and then you have the sink there. And the taps mounted right in there. Because if I recall right, the other ones were all divided. This is one solid piece.
Patrick, well spotted.
Yeah.
Very
and also
happy.
the shower is my favorite by far.
Ah, look, because it is much bigger.
Oh yes.
And if you stand here,
You don't have to shower alone.
you don't have to shower alone, and you still have that slot of a door window right there from where you can see outwards to the sea. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, look, we are both standing in here. You could easily fit another.
No, my
Two,
hand is
three.
all the way out.
I mean, I wouldn't shower with you, but some girls.
Girls, girls, girls.
Girls, girls, girls.
Let's continue. Big shout out to all the new subscribers to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and of course liking and commenting on our videos. We're always very delighted to hear it. If you're a buyer, of course you can also acquire these homes. Marcel Remus is the person in charge. We left his contact details in the description of today's video alongside the playlist of Mallorca. Staircase up, we're not going there yet, Patrick. Why don't we take the elevator down to the lowest, semi-lowest level, where we find a little spa setup, a cinema room,
Sauna.
and a gym. Exactly. See you there. I don't know if my hair is okay today.
I don't know, this cappy is okay.
You should buy that Oakley cappy that you saw in the shop.
It's my favorite cappy though.
This one.
It's my lucky cappy.
What am I supposed to say to your lucky cappy? Keep it. Keep the lucky cappy now. Action time. Now, nicely hidden is the elevator I just took. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen the ground floor. First floor, we're -1, where we find this little spa area. And I like these industrial looking doors with the sort of polished polished metal as dividers. Let's have a look at what we find here. Now, of course, there is going to be a sauna for those who love sauna. Let us know in the comment section below. 2 little lounge chairs present, a nice patio here with the stone clad and nature. You can also open that window. Of course, the sauna is present here, spacious enough for at least 7, 8 people, Patrick? What do you think?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, before we go that way, there is of course also a guest toilet that I would like to quickly show you before we continue with the fun stuff. And that's right here. And I find it very beautiful. You know, we got the same one sink vanity set up, the toilet, the window that you can open up with a push of a button, and of course a shower just there.
So it's a guest bathroom.
Yeah, basically, exactly. Guest, bathroom, and shower. Cool. Now, we can go outside here to the swimming pool or vice versa. So that's interesting for you to know. And if we turn the camera around, this section is the spa one, where you can also close it down with these glass sliding doors. And I would say let's start off with this room.
This is really a lot of spa right there where you're going.
Yeah, it does relax your mind, maybe too much at times. But here we are in your Vinoteca. Now we have the wine coolers from Miele just here, wine fridges. And yeah.
Empty bottles again.
I thought you were gonna throw it. Empty bottles, which is kind of, it's kind of weird and it's kind of cool at the same time.
Are the boxes, something in the boxes or fake boxes?
Fake. In some of these homes that we see in Marbella, they stage it with used bags, like carry bags from Chanel and Dior, you know, the ones where they put...
they go actually there and ask them for the bags. And they pay for the bags.
That's kind of...
They don't come for free. They go and ask for the bags to stage the house.
Right, no comment on that. Here we have a little massage setup with your massage bed, little, you know, reception,
Now,
stand table.
quick question.
Hit it.
So go there to the massage room.
Okay.
So there's a curtain, right?
Yes.
So just run me through this. Why would there be a curtain?
Well, in case you have guests in the house and they're getting a naked massage and those guests don't want you to see that they're naked.
So it's just for the guests.
I would say so, yeah. Just to make it slightly more private. And to be honest, if you close this down, you wouldn't really know that there is a massage room. So you are sectionizing the space as well. Mm-hmm. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I just found it a little bit peculiar.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like, what would be happening behind the curtain if there would be
okay,
no
I understand
curtain?
where you're coming from. This would be your gym. Obviously, you have a techno gym multifunctional setup machine here and a running machine. For my taste, I would need more machinery. No, Patrick?
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe
I'm
a
not
bench
such a big
press.
fan of these multi machines.
Multifunctional
Yeah.
workout machines.
Because unfortunately, they're never as good as just you know, a couple of free weights.
True.
My experience.
Let's just put focus on the air conditioning slots. Those are the ones also I mentioned before that are on the ceiling usually, but here they're on the side to give you direct coolness. The mirror setup is entire from left or from right to left in this case. The indirect lighting is also present. We've got natural flooring and a big TV setup here and the recessed in lighting.
What I like is that it has a lot of potential. You can really set it up nicely with your own equipment. Because
I agree.
as you can see, there's just 2 machines standing and a lot of space left. Boom.
Bench press, some free weights, and you can actually do a lot of workout here. But this is still my favorite room, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a TV room, and I love when TV rooms are separated. I love it when they have their own room, when, you know, they get spoiled and get an entire room for themselves. That's what I like. That's why I like this room, because you have your TV setup just there, the inbuilt speakers on the left and on the right. Of course,
And below.
And below, yeah, exactly. That'll probably be the subwoofer. You have the L-shaped couch and of course your coffee table here. I would swap this coffee table, Patrick, for something to put my feet on, because I'm sure you'd be lying here, stretching your legs, and I hate sitting without stretching my legs.
Dude, as much as I love you, we can actually have 2 separate houses. And
Next to each other.
I don't have to like be chilling with you all the time. So it's okay if you
Next to
take
each other.
that spot.
Next to each other. Next to each other.
Next to each other.
Good.
Townhouses next to each other.
Townhouses
Or houses just, you know,
interconnected with a tunnel, underground tunnel.
tunnels.
Tunnels. We have speaker system also inbuilt into the ceiling and natural light coming in through the windows just there.
So just heads up. Dolby surround, left, right, center, back, and the subwoofer is here to the side.
Correct, Patricios.
No, there.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's the subwoofer.
Super. And textured
under the picture.
wallpaper. And textured wallpaper to probably
Subwoofer.
soften the audio, and a subwoofer here.
I would be really curious to see how it booms in here.
To see or to hear?
To see to hear.
Gotcha. All right, let's continue. We'll probably do that at the end, because there's still an entire kind of guest apartment to show you. Of course, it isn't staged, so it's going to be a really quick run through. And
Just to show you the potential it has, right?
exactly, because sometimes you don't know, is it going to be a room for a teenager? Is it going to be a room for your nanny? Is it going to be a room for the hotel
Brother.
staff, for your brother, for your mother-in-law, whatever? So here we have a room with the water system already installed for a little kitchen. This would be your living room area with a TV setup, natural light coming in from the English patio. And here you would have, I'm not really sure what you would do on this side, maybe a closet, because further along you have the bed. This would be the bedroom, walk-in closet, and here you would have your shower, bathroom area with the same style as we have seen throughout the entire house.
Oh yeah, for sure. That will be the, yeah.
Right, so
Like you
shower, walk-in closet, bedroom, maybe put, look, yes, the pocket door is already here. Living room, dining area, little kitchen.
Living room, dining area, cinema.
Ping pong table room.
No, I think a little kitchenette there in the back with like a, yeah,
Yeah, like I said, yes.
yeah,
Little induction stove,
yeah.
microwave. Cool. Now, before we head to the solarium, there's still one floor down that we will show you, and that's where the garage is. So,
By the way, which actually is -1. This is ground floor, and we started at the first. So you got the calculations wrong.
it really depends on how you see it.
No, because you walked up the stairs, so it's #1. This is ground floor, and then yeah, whatever. Let's go.
So wait, now you're confusing everyone who's watching. We've
Okay,
seen.
this is the garage. Let's go to the garage.
Okay, whatever. We have this actually really nice track lighting here that you can also reposition when they switch on. That, you know, illuminate the staircase, and down we go to the garage. And you might have noticed that this mesh divisional wall continues from all the way up to all the way down. Now this is the landing of the garage. Of course, we have paneled in the elevator here as well, nicely hidden, and then paneled in. We also have some doors that lead to machinery rooms, etc. And just there, don't turn around, Patrick. is the garage. Let me go there. Now, the garage could easily fit in 4, maybe 5 cars. You got the entire side there mirrored, mesh plates on top with track lighting so that this place is nicely illuminated. This is the false ceiling. This is actually textured. This is not, plastic or anything, to recreate natural light, which is super cool. And
it's also for cleaning your car.
Yeah.
So when you position the car right underneath the sink, the drainage, you can see every little spot and dirt.
Yeah.
I have to say, I really like this garage a lot. And there's not as much echo in here as well.
I think these mesh help to absorb
reduce
the sound. Yeah,
and
for sure.
A little sink there.
Little sink there and an electrical plug for your electrical cars right there.
Where I have to also say, I'm not a big fan of electrical cars, but when it comes to an island, like Mallorca, for example, where the distances are not so large, I think it's the way to go.
This is literally what I told you 2 days ago.
No?
I think you're just copying what I said.
Sure.
For content and cloud.
Uh-huh.
So cheeky. All right, let's go to the solarium now. I'm going to take the elevator and we'll see you there. How great that the elevator also connects you to your solarium. Of course, you still have to stage it. By the way, Voltman Interiors have done the staging of this house and they've done a great job. It really fits to the entire home and yeah, great job for that. By the way, this is the view you're buying yourself into. Kala Lamp is just there. Maybe Patrick and I, maybe you and I will go down there for a little swim later today.
Yeah, we could.
I think we should. The sun is shining. We have about 25 degrees today.
Oh, more, 26 I would say.
26 degrees today.
27.
Maybe 30 degrees today.
Maybe 45.
Maybe it's a sauna temperature of 40. Who knows? It's nice and warm. And I love, like I said, the locations of each home here in Mallorca because they are very dramatic. And at that point, I would like to say thank you to you guys for viewing till the end, to Marcel Remus, who is the lister of this property and every other property we have shot so far and still will shoot here in Mallorca. The playlist is right up here to see every other home we shot. And if you want to buy this one, in the description box, Marcel Remus contact details are present. Give him a call, let him know you want to relocate to dreamy Palma de Mallorca. Maybe because you saw the Marobrothers and you got inspired. Last words to you, Patrick. Hit it off.
Absolutely love rooftop terraces. Now you really feel like you're on top of your
Maybe you show yourself a little
castle. There. Oh, sorry. Guys, it was a pleasure. Thank you very, very much for joining us on this tour. Thank you very much to Remus for this opportunity. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content to come from Mallorca and from everywhere else in the future. So, yeah, one love, guys. Peace.